go into trance in a minute, allow my friend to come through, and allow him to have a little chat and see what he wishes to say about these things. Hold on.
You've got a drink there. You got a drink?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Right. The glasses I can see again. So thank you for all those, as I said, that have taken the time to watch this, and we will endeavour to enable our friends in the other world to answer some more questions in the future. So from that point of view, God bless you all, and thank you.
Well, he answered all 6 nearly in one. Can you hear me?
Good day to you, my friend.
Hi there. How are you?
Oh, we're very well where we are. I must admit, it is a lovely day over here, because we create our own environments. You might say we can live in the environment that we wish to. In the light, obviously, because we have so much to do during the day. The lovely thing about it is that our days are quite full, full with ever learning, ever progressing, ever experimenting and trying new things. Because we are so lucky to be able to also experiment and work with yourselves on the earth plane. It is a beautiful opportunity for yourselves and us to be able to learn, to progress, to move forward. And before I go on a little bit, as I have a tendency to do sometimes, I want to introduce myself to those that don't know who I am. And I'm known as Michael. So God bless you all, and to all those that are listening. And tell a thank you to all those also that have provided the questions for me to my friends to ponder over, to give our viewpoints. From that is the viewpoint of my little band of team that works with my friend here. And the fact is, we also thank Penny for her time to be able to be the one bringing the questions. It is very kind of you.
It's my pleasure, Michael. My pleasure.
What have you got as the first question, my dear?
Well, some people have asked me, and I'm just bringing you 5 questions if we've got time. And some people have asked me how you actually choose your channels that do trance mediumship. And I said I'd ask you.
That's a beautiful question. What do I want to do is take you back to the time before you've actually entered the earth plane itself, before you were actually born, take you back to the time of the spirit world, your home, as we might say. Within that, great discussions are often taking place with those that are due to come to the physical world, to have the experiences. Within it, as you might have the understanding that you will map out and agree certain aspects of learning you wish to have. Within that certain aspects of learning, there are certain abilities that you will bring forth from the spirit world to your earth plane. And those abilities are of the spiritual nature. Some have actually, what you might call, have more developed experiences with these than others. So the fact is that, as I said, within the discussions that take place, there are certain spirits on our side that we're willing to actually, again, work with yourselves as you are born and as you progress. And within that, they wish to work with you in certain assets of your spirituality. So within it, you're talking about an aspect perhaps of your mediumship. The fact of being able to bring forth messages from our side to yours, to the loved ones that are here. There may be aspects, as you said, of the trance energy. Those at our side that are actually have knowledge of being able to work in this way, to be able to be able to utilize the energy of the what you call the trance energy, to be able to create that chance, that opportunity for somebody like myself to come and have a few words. What it basically is agreements before you come down, a building of your team that will support you in what is the best way in your life within the physical. That is not only just on the daily basis, but also on the fact, as I said, of the spiritual. So you might be coming down to have the experience of what they call the physical medium. For those to be able to utilize your energies to actually physically manifest within the earth energies itself. And there are others that will be working, as you said, on the different aspects of the spiritual, inclusive of the healing. There are those that will have the different levels of the healing. Those that have got the ability to actually utilize the energies to be able to be what they call the psychic surgeons, to allow surgeons and doctors of our side to be able to influence the essences of yourself and those around you, those that may be drawn to you, as you might call patients, I suppose. But the fact is, as I said, they are seeking you out for a reason. There is knowledge there that of the evidence given that the energy can benefit the person seeking it out. This can be on a physical level, and it can be on an energetic level as well. So going back to what you were saying, it is all decided before you come down. The discussions are made with our side of who could support you the best. And now the fact is, within your experiences, there is also that aspect that perhaps within a development cycle, one person may come to work with you for a while, and then there might be a bit of a change, allowing somebody else to come in, because that is beneficial to both. To move you forward and to move ourselves forward, not only the education and the knowledge, but the understanding and the experiences that brings. I have been so lucky to be able to be chosen to be in this way, to be able to come and speak to you at times, which is a great privilege for myself. But it does take a little while, as I said, for us to work with our mediums, with those that we have decided would be best to join with, to be able to manifest this sort of thing. It is all at times a great experiment, depending on the energy that is within your sphere, your earth, the energy of the person who's the medium, those that are around that person. Also, the fact is the energies ourselves, as we are blending from us to you. But it is a beautiful experience for both. We get so excited when we do have the privilege and the opportunity to be able to do that. Every option we can and we do take to be able to work with yourselves on whatever level it is that's been agreed, we said, before you have actually been born within the earthly phase, and then supporting you throughout it, even at times when you have the difficult moments, the times when it is quite stressful within one's life. So a lot of us here who work with yourselves have had what they call a near-earthly experience ourselves, a time within the Earth planet. So we can bring ourselves and our knowledge and our experiences to help the medium to be able to understand what they are going through, to walk with them, because as such, of course, they are family, they are friends. This is the way we look at each one. So in some way, I hope I have answered that question for you.
Yes, it's making me realise that we all have different jobs, really. I think people don't necessarily realize that, you know.
Quite right. You've come down to actually experience certain things. And that's not just, as I said, within the physical aspect of your life. It may be the fact of the physical job that you wish to take, but the ones, as I said, that you have to take, because as you need the essence of what they call the energy of the money to be able to survive. We understand, as I said, that that sort of energy is very disturbed within your environment at the moment. But of course, also on the spiritual side, those what you might call of a job of what you wish to achieve, what you wish to achieve to help and support others within it. Within that energy, you will be able to move your life forward, but others will be drawn to you at different aspects and different times of your life to benefit from your energy, your guidance, to benefit from being within your life for that period. It may be a long period, it may be a short period, or maybe just a way that they just touch on your heart for that fleeting moment. But within all that, it will enable your soul, your spirit to grow and to move forward. And the growth is most important, as the learning, as well as the experiences that enable that to take place. Do you have another question for me, please?
Yes. The next one that so many people are asking me again, what is your view on the state of the planet?
Well, that you're going through a great change. That change has come across in the energy and the disruption that is caused. Within times of upheaval within your history or planet, it is not only there to change the energetic side of the planet, of yourselves, but to bring challenges to each one in a different form. Again, within these challenges, there are a great many lessons. And within those lessons, there is great learning. Even at times when one thinks that one is almost drowning within it, it is a case of the spirit being able to learn. We do understand that within this great time, there are others that suffer the great mental anguish that this great upheaval is causing them, because it becomes a great challenge for them, especially those that are on their own. And the fact is that they are not quite on their own, because we are ever with them, but some are not in the place or the understanding that that is so. So we understand they do grow and they do suffer greatly from that. There's many changes where the disruption to people's normal life, what they perceive as being perhaps a safe haven, a safe place, because of the jobs they had, have now had that taken from them. So this is a great time of uncertainty within your sphere of your planet. But we do say that the understanding of the energies, when you see the energies and see them at work, this disruption is there to move yourselves forward, to be able to shake up life, to be able to enable you to challenge life, the understanding of life, the understanding of where you are, what you wish to do. As we said, this is a great challenge for a great number of you souls on this planet at the time. But will it cease? Of course, yes. Eventually everything runs its course, and eventually the energies will settle down. We know that this upheaval will come to an end. that those that have been challenged will find their ways forward. Those that have been challenged will find a new life, new experiences. And we do know that there are many that are saddened because of the effect it has on their relationships, because these have also been challenged. Enabling each person to review where they are, to review if this is the right place, the right environment for them to exist in. And some within the relationships have decided that it's not. But that split will enable both parties to move forward, to gain new understandings, to gain the teaching and the knowledge, even through this hard time and this emotional, challenging time. There have been in our history times when the planet itself has been challenged within these energetic times of where there is major war, where there have been times of sickness in the past, will bring a great change to your planet. It brings it in a way that again enables you yourselves to challenge and view things, to move yourselves forward. We are there to support you in every way we can. We want you to know that we walk with you at this time, and there's great things to look forward to. Even if one decides at the moment it doesn't quite seem to be that way, but we do know that it will eventually bring a different world, a different understanding, and of course within it, new challenges for the future. Enabling you within each of the races, of the creeds and the colors, there is spirit within each one. And within each spirit, there is no essence of color. It is pure spirit that you all are. It is spirit that one needs to bond each one of you to. Knowing through that love is the way forward. Embracing the love for each person, enabling you to support each one as if they are family. At times, as it is within this hardship, will bring most support and comfort to those that require it. So within it, we understand, we said, that within the disturbances that you are experiencing, each day, take that little step forward in whatever way you can to feel that you are ever moving forward into a more positive time. And as we said, we shall walk there and we shall support you too. So God bless you in this way. Do you have another question for me?
I just wanted to say that we have been asked to shine our lights much brighter, to try and bring our lights up higher to help the people that are waking up and to help them on their way. Baby step at a time, baby step at a time. This has come out in our meditations, it's come out in our gong baths, and our yoga work as well, that we have to do that.
Most important, as I said before, to be able to support others.
Yeah.
To be able at this time, because you're quite right, there will be a new enlightenment that are brought to people. And within it, they will need the support, the help, on the knowledge that will enable them to further their growth. And as we said, the little steps forward each day will enable them to embrace this new understanding. At times it may be confusing to themselves. It may be difficult. But we know, as we said, those that are in the right place will be drawn to them and to enable them to provide that support, to bring that knowledge, to bring that understanding, enabling them to continue their progress, ever learning, ever expanding with themselves as well as their team and guides that will be doing this with them. There will be many that will be quite shocked at what has happened to them. But as we said, through the guidance of those that bring their light to help and assist, they will find the warmth and the comfort there, as well as the support that will nurture them, that will enable them in a supported way to move forward. Within change, nothing will ever be the same. It can only ever be different. But within that difference, there's got to be great hope, great understanding, and great knowledge to learn. And within it, it is embracing, as said, the energy of that hope, they're embracing the energy of the positive. This is the way forward. Because unfortunately, the energy of fear is the lowest form of energy. One needs to be able to embrace a much higher energy, enabling, as I said, to take the steps forward. But with the steps forward will come, as I said, those that will help them, enabling them to achieve this. As I said, the right person will end up in the right person's life to enable them to do this. They just need to be open. They need to be open and, in a way, observing what is happening in life, observing who's coming into their lives and the energy they bring, enabling, as I said, to blend with those that will support them at this time. This, again, it will be a positive outcome for them, positive way forward, because that's the energy they have embraced. As we know, within the universal laws, like attracts like, and that will be the love and the energy that takes them forward. Have you got one more question, please?
You've answered all but one of my questions all at once, Michael.
Oh, well, that's not bad going, is it, really?
All off, because I have been asked how you would like us to address all this, but I think you've told me, really, because you have said that we all address it in our own way, taking forward in baby steps. Is that about right?
Right. You're quite right.
Also,
Sometimes,
I have to tell you that I had a number of things. I run groups and things. You are aware of that, and I had a number of things come through telling me that I had to start getting back to my teaching work. But of course, I've been inundated by builders this last 2 months, sorting my apartment out. However, I'm sure you're aware my teaching starts on Sunday, and I saw somebody Friday, and I'm being asked about all this that you're talking to us about. So I should be, it's amazing, really. And I will be saying, you can just take your steps a little bit forward on a daily basis. The other thing I was asked about was, where is this going to end? I think a lot of people think the world is going to end, that the planet is going to implode or something, but I don't think that's right. Maybe you can confirm this to me.
The world itself will continue. It will not, as I say, implode. But what we would say is, when people say it is the end of the world, we could say it is. What do we mean by that? It is the end of the world as you know it, which means that it's been changing. It has going to metamorphosize into something different through this energy. So there will be a different planet, a different way forward. Each country that this energy has touched will be different. The energy of change will move forward people in ways that they cannot go back. As I said, there's no way back to what they might have said is the old ways, the way it was. And in change, one thing ends and another thing starts. And it is that starting which you are now moving forward to. Because, as I said, the energies and even the disruption has changed people. It has changed the countries. And you're quite right, there will certainly be certain aspects that won't have changed. It is not a total reconstruction of your world. But it has brought forward, as I said, the thoughts where people are challenging their lives, their lifestyles, even challenging the governments. It is a time of challenge for all, on all aspects of their lives. And from that point of view, it is very positive, because through that, as we said, the great change will move people forward. And as you quite rightly say, it is those little steps as they move forward that will move their lives forward. Nothing will ever be the same. Change is the energy that will bring forth movement, positive movement, will bring forth the change, not only within the spirituality of people, but within their understanding and the way they live their lives, the way that they treat other people, the aspects of any relationship that they wish to have in the future, of whether that is on a friendship basis or on the basis of a closer relationship, because they would have changed themselves. Energetically, they were different thought forms, different understandings, all different aspects of life. So as I said, to those that have said it, then yes, in one way, the world is ending. But like, as I said, the phoenix rising from the flames, one will bring forth new things, new opportunities, new understandings, new things to focus on, of how everything has affected not only nature itself, but the animal kingdom, the plants, the trees, the essence of what is important within life. Bringing through new knowledge, new understanding. And for those that are progressing greatly in their spiritual pathways, and a deeper link with our side of life, a deeper link with their guides, their teams, enabling them to have the understanding to be able to, in the future, work in new and different ways, to bring forth the opportunity of change, so that they will be able to do their spiritual work in a different way, to present it in a different way, to utilize the energies in a different way, but all in a positive way, a way that will support mankind and others, to bring through new knowledge, new philosophy, and new support in the way it is required. So actually there is great excitement of the times to come, of the things that you will explore and learn and know, things that are yet to be revealed to you. Within what they might say is the world imploding comes new hope, new opportunities, and a way to change things in a greatly positive way. It's from that side of things that we encourage you all to embrace, to move your lives, yourselves, the planet forward in a much more positive and different way, a supportive way, an energetic aspect that includes great love for yourselves, for others, and for this planet of yours. Now, as we come to the end of this session, I thank you to yourself, Penny, for bringing the questions, and for those in the future that may listen to what has been said. And one hopes this touches you in certain ways, gives a gleaming, perhaps of a little bit of understanding or support, of hope, because we love you all from the spirit world. We are there, ready to work and support you in whatever way we can. So thank you for this time that you've enabled me to bring forth my opportunity to have a little chat with you at this stage. And I look forward to doing it again in the future. So God bless you.
Thank you for coming. Namaste.